The San Francisco 49ers have made a roster move, and they have signed offensive lineman Ben Bartch to a one-year deal, according to Eric Branch of the SF Chronicle. Now, this is a good move, and I'm going to tell you why this is a good move. And I was really hoping that this was going to be the outcome. We do know that Aaron Banks is going to be a free agent this offseason, and he is likely not going to return to the San Francisco 49ers. He just regressed pretty mightily last year, and, you know, a team still might give him a decent-sized contract, and I think it's in the 49ers' best interest just to move on. I've appreciated Banks. I liked Banks a lot, and he was really on a good trajectory there, but last year just really regressed. And due to dealing with some injuries, Ben Bartch got the opportunity to start at left guard, and he was fantastic. I thought Ben Bartch put in arguably the best performance of any offensive lineman for the San Francisco 49ers in 2024 against the Bills. His performance in that game was phenomenal, and he was going up against, you know, first-round defensive lineman after first-round defensive lineman, and he really didn't make too many mistakes. He was getting to second level extremely well. He's great in pass protection. So I like this move. I think bringing Ben Bartch back, probably on like a vet minimum one-year deal. You talk about value signings. If Ben Bartch starts next year, he could become, again, one of the better values in the NFL in terms of starting offensive linemen, because you've seen starting guards in this league go for $20 million a year if you're at the top end of it. So if you can get a quality, you know, efficient and effective starting offensive lineman for a vet minimum. I mean, we don't know what the details are of the contract. We'll wait and see what that is. But this is the move that I wanted to see. And unfortunately, he had gotten hurt the game after the Bills game, and it was completely fluke injury. We broke it down on film. The whole pile, he had just like knocked someone to the ground, and then the whole pile just fell on his ankle, and that ended his season. And it was unfortunate because we really wanted to get a better idea of just how well he could play. But I think we saw enough from that Bills game. I even heard George Kittle mention how well he played in that game. And I think that was enough for the 49ers to bring him back. And again, not only can he compete at left guard, I think he can also compete at center. He was competing at center during training camp last year. He actually had a pretty underwhelming training camp, so I wasn't expecting him to do much when he got his opportunity against the Bills, but he showed out and had a great performance. And so I think it makes sense to bring Ben Bartch back and have him compete on the starting 49ers offensive line. And if he continues to play anything like he did against the Bills, he could be a really solid offensive lineman for the 49ers. One of the things that I like about him is he's big. He's a big guy, and he has a great base. He's always keeping his feet apart, and that is a huge thing when it comes to being an offensive lineman and maintaining balance and getting movement off the line of scrimmage. He's got great leverage, great pad depth. I like it. I like it a lot. Big fan of this move. So who knows? He could be a starter next year, and that could this also helps alleviate some of the stress of having to plug a hole right away, whether in the draft or free agency, because I think they are confident in Ben Bartch. I think they're confident in his ability to be like, we could see this guy as the starter. So I don't think it means that the 49ers have to go out and spend huge on another offensive guard, spend 15 to 20 million per year on average if they just want to rock with Ben Bartch and then go draft a rookie kind of in the third, fourth round, just kind of like they've been doing. Or, it'll be interesting. Does he play center? Does he get a crack at center? I imagine he'll be rotating at both left guard and center throughout training camp. But again, at the end of the day, I like this move. I think it's a good move, and it gives them flexibility heading into draft and free agency. So let me know what you guys think about this. As you can see, I'm still in Hawaii. I'm going to be here for a couple more days. Scouting combine is coming up. I'm unfortunately going to be missing the combine for the first time since 2021. We just had some overlaps with our dates. But I'll be back next year, and hopefully be out at the draft this year as well. So we'll be back to normal content here probably in a couple more days once I get back home. But in the meantime, if anything pops off, you know, I'm going to continue to be making videos even on vacation. So I appreciate you guys tapping in. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.